Now, I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody needs to hear it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making it. I really want you to understand that your sexual energy is your very life force energy. This energetic realm that we call creation is controlled by the living and the life force. And those who have more of this force exert more power. And it's not a dominating power. I want to lord it over material nature and control and dominate and exert my power as if I'm a separate entity. It's not like that. It's a deep, visceral connection to the Most High. It's that Shakti aspect. Shakti meaning power. The feminine creation, Mother Nature. And of course, on the other end of the spectrum, the masculine, there's consciousness, pure awareness, aliveness, our imagination, our thoughts. We receive etheric imports, downloads, universal messages from the divine that we're meant to manifest and create in the world. And we do that when we have more of this force within us. It allows us to access that. It is our connection to the Most High. But if we're willy-nilly and frivolously spending this energy on petty pleasures that are temporary, that come and go, we're depleting our very life force on these things which have no meaning whatsoever. They're completely self-serving. Now, there's two ways that we can go about life, fundamentally speaking. We can live life in a selfish way, or we can live life in an unselfish way. Those are really our two choices. There's not a whole lot of leeway. There's no middle way. So, when we devote ourselves to living rightly, in harnessing our energy, not just for our own material gain and our personal desires, because we want to manifest this and we want our own personal desires. It's much bigger than that. By committing to this journey, men will, at a certain point, be purified in heart and mind, brain-heart coherence. And you'll reach a certain point where you have so much energy within you, it's got to express itself. There's no other option. You can't suppress it. No matter what you do, you can't sleep it off. You got so much energy inside you, it needs to come out somehow. It needs to manifest itself. Me in particular, I have this constant buzzing on the right side of my head, right hemisphere of the brain. Constant buzzing. At first I was like, what's this ear ringing? And after a while, you just get used to it. And you can actually kind of focus on it, even with your eyes open, but especially with your eyes closed, it can put you in a trance state. Just focusing on that buzzing, and that's pure energy. It's called ojas in the brain, chi in Chinese, or ojas in Hindu. Essentially, it's our very life force energy. It's sexual energy. And when we don't spend it on petty pleasures, it accumulates and it builds within us. And it's pure power. Now, pure is being the key word, because it's not materially contaminated power, where we want to use it for our own personal gain, but it's the power of a pure heart. That's very powerful. And I want you to really understand that. It's serious. It's not just some fanciful imagination. This is your very life force. It's your connection to the Most High. And when you view it that way, you really understand the importance of not just wasting it. what you focus your attention on. Where your attention goes, energy flows. And your attention is very powerful when you're saving this energy. Now, I'm not on here to try to tell you how to spend it, because that's not my job. Everybody is out here trying to figure out why they're here. And that's why our best teachers are silence and solitude. So we can really go within and do that soul searching. That's our job. Not to waste our energy in the endless distractions. Because they're out there. It could be a never-ending cycle of just chasing pleasure. And pleasure and pain are one and the same. But true pleasure is happiness. And happiness can't be attained just living a selfish way. Constantly seeking pleasure for our own personal gain, personal gratification. And believe me, I've been there. I know what the other side is like. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. Because I've seen the other side. And now that I've chosen to live rightly, and I'm committed to this lifestyle of saving this energy and transmuting it into devotional service, into uplifting others, whether directly or indirectly. There's many ways we can go about uplifting the world and purifying the atmosphere indirectly. There's many ways we can do it directly. And of course, people respect results because they can see it tangibly. That's what they can perceive with the five senses, and that's largely what people value in this world, in this material realm. What they can see, smell, taste, touch, and hear. But I really want you to understand that there's a reality beyond the five senses. There's a transcendent reality. And this human organism can access that when we live rightly and when we live a purified lifestyle, when we save this energy. Not, like I said, because we want to manifest our own personal desires. No, when we look at it rightly and understand this is our connection to the Most High, and this is our key to accessing genuine peace and joy and bliss and transcendence and happiness and consciousness. When you understand that in your heart, in your mind, then there's no other option. There is not even a chance of falling down. And there's some of you on here may be like, I wonder how Alex is doing. Oh, you said he'd never release his seed. Making these human retention videos, is he still on the journey? Yes, I'm never releasing my seed. Just the other day I was thinking, I was like, if I do everything else wrong in this world, there's one thing that I'm going to do right. And it's that I'm never releasing my seed. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful feeling because I know what it was like. Like I said, I've seen the other side. And I felt just down in the depths of hell, really. Self-serving and just seeking pleasure day in and day out. I was masturbating every day at one point. So I really want you to understand that if I can get out of that trap, you can too. Because I was watching porn, I was addicted to so many different things. So many different pleasures. Popping pills, smoking weed, drinking, masturbating. Literally so entrenched in the matrix that now I'm on the other side of it. And I see clearly. I see other people, and you can just tell those who have more of this life force. They're on. They're alive. They have a sense of aliveness. You feel it. You feel their presence. And when you're holding on to your seed, you can literally sense people's intentions. There's such a heightened sensitivity. Your hearing is, you can hear everything. It's almost kind of a con, because when you're trying to focus and do something, you can literally, talk about universe being one sound, one song. Everything's vibration, frequency. Vibration is language of God. And you can almost see people's vibration. It allows you to access the subtle realms of reality. It allows you to feel connected deeply. And you have this sense of power within you that not only you feel, but others feel it too. You're that human organism that is channeling this essence into this energetic realm that we call creation, and uplifting the world by your presence, by your sheer presence. You're purifying the atmosphere when you're living rightly. And every action is a form of worship. And it's a constant remembrance. Why we're here. It's really a question that I really had to do some soul searching on. Why am I here? It's really something that we can go within and listen close. Surrender onto the Most High. Submissively and sincerely. Really ask, why am I here? I'm not here to tell you why you're here. I just know what's proven true for me in my experience. And I have it in my heart to share it with you, because I know how valuable it's been for me. And I know that we're all in this together. And I'm not saying that from an intellectual level. That's from an experiential level. When you really sense that you're connected with everything. There's something within you that just it keeps you going. Because you know there's always something to give. The energy's got to express itself somehow. Today it's expressing itself in the form of this video. So I hope you've found some value in it. And I'll make another video for you soon.